Here it comes, doing the intro. Can't hear any music though. So what's gone wrong? Alright. Normally I have that long delay because... Welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 328, which was meant to be this morning. So we're going to give it a try on Twitch. We'll see how it goes. Our second test stream for the day. It's looking like it's working alright at the moment. Just have to get used to this new setup. Right, looks like the CPU's maxed out at the moment. Hopefully it's sounding alright. Don't know who's out there. Anyone out there say hi in the side chat for us. We got someone else joined on the list here, it says. Thuggy. 2 minutes ago. Follow. Whoop. CPU peaked. Okay, we're up to hello, I guess. Looks like it's a few 10 seconds behind. It's not too bad. Hello, good to be back. So that's the intro done, I guess. The side rolls there. Is it back to the desktop yet? Yes, looks like it. I'll just close down these because these give us some CPU back. Yeah. It's a wee bit better. Still 80% though. 79. So who's out in the side chat? So let's try the welcome message. So this is a second test for Twitch. Why is it not selecting it though? The mouse is moving. UT channel live stream. Because we can't do it on Google because we got shut out, didn't we? What was this one going to be on? Do you remember? I've got to be careful not to knock that mice. Done it again, little shit. Let's see. It was meant to be Saturday Debunked, wasn't it? Well, Saturday. We're going to see if it's going to work anyway. Saturday UFO vid analysis.
Although it's Sunday now.
Topics, yeah, no. We just treat it like it was the morning.
Yep.
Side chat working for you. Say hi out there. Hopefully more people from my channel will follow us. How many watching now? 3? That's all it says here. So yeah. So what happened today was Google shut me out of live streams when a copyright claim was put on me for a 4-minute clip of Dr. J doing Dr. J They still got his picture up. This guy here, a smug guy, put a copyright claim on me rather than just saying take all the money like they normally do and say what's the normal term? Claim it for themselves. Instead he decided to put a strike on me because he works with Third Phase of the Moon, and they said last week that they're going to go out and get me if I didn't stop using their content, which under fair use is what I do. I do review analysis and give proper video analysis on it and feedback. Now I used a clip from this one here with Corey Good, which they got from Dr. J, so obviously it's all linked to them, and I've told Google that we've got them on video saying pretty much they're going to blackmail me. If I didn't join them, they would be putting strikes on me, which is what they've just done. So I wonder how that would hold up in court. Would that be seen as blackmail? Join us or else. Then you can use our content. Anyway, looks like they got a new premiere coming up. But we want to look at the last ones. Where did we get to? Trump. That one there, bollocks of it. Did we look at that one? Oh no. Let's start at the first one. Go from there then.
Yeah.
Auto off. Keep turning it off. It keeps putting it back on. I don't understand why. Because it's portable, probably.
Long story short, when I was 38 years old,
so is there any other videos here? Looks like it's just chat.
The sheriff department finally.
So that's just radio chat. I think we looked at that one before, didn't we?
It was.
Just go towards the end and watch.
Yeah, with a lot of fake images, CGI on that. So that's quite a misleading, because the thumbnail didn't say it was like a what do you call it? A call-in? What do you call it? Open lines. It didn't say anything there on that thumbnail at all that related to what they were doing.
When do they ever say anything right on the thumbnails?
Which one was that one now? That was... Oh, it's disappeared, is it? The order's changed, hasn't it? Have they just deleted the video? Oh, it's that one there, was it? Yeah, that was a phone and one. Corey Good. I think they deleted it because the order's... something's changed here. Something changed here. Okay, so the next one would be... amazing UFO events. Let's have a look at that one. No, we've actually seen that one though, haven't we?
I'm not sure. Oh. I hate that music.
So do I.
Hey, all the way from Germany. Welcome to the show. Go ahead. What's on your mind?
I hate
Thank
you
you for joining us right here at Third Phase. Go ahead.
Yes, this was in 2007. I was outside with my friends. We was going around the neighborhood. And
see, where does it say that? Amazing thing. It doesn't say open lines chat.
Started walking. I looked over.
So German saw something outside. Hallelujah. So which ones haven't we looked at now? That one. Huge triangle UFO craft. Let's have a look at that one. Oh, look at the jazzy music they got in that, right? Like outback country music.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We got a special report for you today. We're on the Big Island of Hawaii on the west coast. And right behind me is the oldest Hawaiian village known in the state of Hawaii. We're gonna.
So it's just more BS, right? Archaeological dig that they like to do digs, right? See if they can find old stuff to make money from.
Rubbish.
Well, a rubbish tip can be one man's treasure, right?
Mm-hmm.
His brother doesn't look too much like him, though, does he? He looks a wee bit unfit.
Are they supposed to be twins, are they?
Yeah, they're meant to be.
Walking along the trail, we came across this, and what it is a 700-year-old sink. What the Hawaiians would use to clean their fish or pound.
700 years, and I didn't even have metal sinks, hey? Anyway. So what could happen is one of these days a volcano could erupt and those guys would be toast because normally you get toxic gas, right? So they're out exploring all these places. Here we go. Here's the triangle. So this is what it says in the thing. Huge triangular UFO craft. Okay, see if you think this is a UFO. Because you can see it's filmed in portrait. Okay, so let's kick it off. Analyze it. Okay, car headlights.
Oh, yeah.
It's got some Western music into the background there. Which you should never do. I think it distracts from the video, especially if you get people talking in the background. You want to hear what they're saying. Gives you some clues.
We're looking at the video a little closer, and what was captured in LaPorte, Indiana is still a mystery to this day. This is a MUFON report. We're trying to get in touch with the person who shot it. He says there's lights in the sky.
Yeah, we should better find out MUFON then.
It is. And I want to get your guys' opinion. It seems to be very stationary, and it seems out of place. What the heck is it doing out there in the middle of the farm?
So let's have a I can see flickering. So my first feeling is illumination flares coming down parachute. Looks like there's some smoke around the outside of it. See that? It's got some smoke around the outside.
Yeah, I see that
looks like it could be illumination flares, right?
Yeah.
The other possibility is Chinese lanterns, because they do give off a bit of smoke sometimes. So let's see if they're really hovering. So what you'd do is you'd gauge it over obviously it's not going to be Chinese lanterns. What time did we work out the burn time for them? That was 12 minutes, was it? Can you remember?
I think it was less than that, wasn't it? I think it was up to about 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
For a Chinese lantern? No, it was a lot longer than that. Maybe 8 minutes. 8. I thought it was 10 minutes or something like that. And flares, illumination flares are 5 minutes. And we can see
but
this
that doesn't
video.
look like a triangle. If you light them up, it doesn't look like a triangle.
No, you're not cutting out. No, it's not a triangle, is it? That's like 4 things lit up in the sky. So let's just keep on looking.
Indiana, it's no indication of commercial airline or commercial aviation, in my opinion. This thing is.
They look like flares to me.
It seems to me like a UFO, and I wish we had more video.
So that Blake Cousins needs a good slapping, doesn't he?
Indiana of recent times. Yep. And you experience something very strange, you let us know right here at Third Phase Moon, because this is incredible. Or could it be
the pictures disappeared.
Kind of military exercise?
Let me just zoom out again.
I think it looks like one craft. I'm not exactly sure.
What happened there?
I want to get your thoughts. Now, let's get back to this Hawaiian.
That's weird.
Village.
That was them, or was it me?
Don't know. I haven't seen it before.
Yeah, they just switched back to the old village, didn't they? So,
that was a short clip.
Is that all of it? Looks like it. So we can even time. We could even time it, could we? Who we got in the side chat? Looks like we're clipping it a wee bit here. Maybe I didn't resize it enough. Who we got on there?
Thuggy one.
Hello there, Vincent. Oh, Vincent Smith, yeah, I can't remember that name. You're not on Discord, are you? Yeah, I don't think there's any more of that video to look at. To me, it looked like it had a lot of smoke coming around the outside of it, like illumination flares. But that's it, I think. Triangle craft, that big clickbait, and the rest of it's just garbage, right, to fill it out. So,
considering that's what they were headlining, is the triangle phone, and it just a few seconds.
Yeah, I don't know if you can take a snapshot of it. I'll give it a try, I guess. Grab that one there. Just random one. Yeah, see if we can zoom in.
To me, it's definitely 4 separate things.
Okay, I clicked on that. Why is it not coming down? Is the CPU going wacky again? Why is it not working? Yeah.
Slow.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be. According to the counter on the other side, it's 70% CPU. Oh, look how slow it is. It's terrible again. I might just drop you in and out again. Hang on. We'll just save that image first, though. What if that crazy thing kicked in again? We'll check as well. We've got to test this all out again on a new setup. Yeah. I did actually snap the next one, I think. I already got it sitting there. That's the Tic Tac one. Which I think I know what it is, but we'll see what you think. I'm sure I clicked that button. So it's gone wrong again. I'll just close you down as soon as I get this saved.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not going to take 10 years. Because we need to get some sleep for tomorrow's show. If we can manage it, I don't know, but we'll see. We've got to get Robert on this yet, you know. But he doesn't need. I guess he doesn't need side chat, but he does to post stuff. I don't even know if you can post links on the side. Can you on this one?
No.
That's not saving it, is it?
No.
Well, let me just close you down then. Why is it not closing? Oh, it's screwed up again. It makes no sense whatsoever. Freshly rebooted too. Okay. I think I did make Charles a moderator, but yeah, it's not doing anything. Yeah, it's sort of locked up. Yeah, hang on, let me just minimize that over there. Give us a wee bit of speed, maybe. Is it working? It's not looking too hopeful this again. Finally. What's happened here? Now, we'll get there eventually. Looks like something's kicked off. Let's see. Task manager. Give us any clues. What's going on here? Well, not really. Not like last time. Looks like it's pretty normal. Nothing crazy sticking there. It's still high CPU. So what's happened here? That's just crazy. Now let's see if I can close that down another way. Okay, that worked. Let's get him back. Behave yourself. You're chewing up our time. How are we going? Are we back?
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Alright.
I think we saved it anyway. Yeah, saved. We got to try now the editing program, which is going to be fun. I don't know. It's complicated, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost like everything's out to get me.
Learning curve again.
Vincent.
No, it's just me just posting to him because he said I should post on there, but I can't.
Yeah, we
onto
just
it.
wanted to post a link in the side, just to see if it worked. When we get Robert on tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's working all right now. So did we get 2 screen snapshots or something? What was that one? What was that one? Oh.
No, that's another one on the by the mountain. The other new one, we've got to come to that yet.
Oh, right. That's the other one. The one I did last night. Okay. The live stream I left there.
That's it. That's there.
Yep. So we want to put that in the editor. I still think this is running overall better than the live, but I don't know.
The screen's much cleaner, but it's just got to get it sorted.
So let's see if we can resize it. What did I do wrong? I got to keep proportions right. Aspect ratio. So 1280 should be 720. 1280 across, it should go up to 720 if it's proper HD. But because I cut it, it's not going to match exactly. Looks like I missed out something there. Should be another light at the end there. It didn't cut properly, did it? Damn thing.
No.
Oh, well, let's just grab that one because that was the brightest one, I think. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. It's behaving itself at the moment. New image. I don't think we get any donations here or anything like that on like you can on YouTube. Is it money here or is it Bitcoin or what?
I ain't got a clue. We'll have to look into it, won't we?
Oh, there you go. Look, definitely got some sort of smoke coming off it, right? Definitely UFO, bloke cousin. Yeah, definitely, mate. Those guys are just taking the piss, right? How can they get away with it? Why does YouTube allow it, you know?
Well, this is what I keep saying. How do they get away with it on there? YouTubers will clamp down on them.
The thumbnails are clickbaity, right? The titles don't match what's in the episode. Look at that. There's got to be illumination flare with lots of smoke coming off it, right? You're not going to see the parachute though. That's just the brightness there. We could do a color swap on it.
They must think everybody's mugs.
Some people believe it. So you can tone it down a bit. You can see how it fades. Sometimes you can get the real shape when you tone it right down. So what's that there? What's that near the ground? So you can get some really cool patterns doing that. I don't think the fence was that close, was it?
No, these are more in the background of it.
Although it does have a shape there of a Chinese lantern, right? Sort of has that boxy shape to it. Let's pick up another one. Could be a Chinese lantern still.
The one to the right of a clear image, wasn't it? Without too much of a light source on it. That one to the right, there.
That one?
You might be
That's the left.
We'll get a picture of that one.
Let's resize it. Is it still streaming all right? I can't monitor it because I got the monitor window down. See,
I'll tell you. Don't worry. I'll tell you.
Sometimes it'll drop off and I won't know.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
Let's put this saying filter on, and that one disappears, right? You can see the light here is bleeding from the other one. Even look, bleeding from the other one over to this one. And because we dimmed it right down here. But can we see a shape? It's a good question.
Well, you say it is boxed soap.
That kind of looks boxy there too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it looks like a lantern shape, is it?
Yeah.
We haven't got many pixels to work with though. It's kind of funny how it creates a 3D effect though. But look, there's the shape. All that around there is smoke and artifact because we're changing the colours. But there, it's got that boxy shape here. I don't think illumination flares have that. It's normally like a bright pin of light and it's sort of evenly dispersed. I reckon they're Chinese lanterns, or what they call fire balloons anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, analysed properly. So you noticed on their video they didn't even bother running it through filters or enhancements. They just said, oh, it's a TR3B.
Yeah.
Where's my mouse gone?
Which is what they always do.
Yeah, mouse was going on me. I'll just close that down again. So that's going alright. So I just lost my mouse there for a reason. It lost signal. Kind of weird.
Batteries again.
Could be. It could be. You know how I was talking about how my phone switched off and switched on by itself one night with the light? Well, they had a brand new memory card on it, a 32 gigabyte one. It cost me like $40. And I've only used it a few times. Went to do some video recording on the phone because that's what I use it for. Like a portable camera because I ain't got anything else. Can't afford much. And they said the memory card was damaged. And you hear about aliens and UFOs able to erase and damage electronics on phones.
It wasn't damaged before.
No, it wasn't damaged before, and it's always sits just next to my bed on charge all the time. It doesn't do anything. There's no reason why it should have self-destructed. Brand new card. So I've put a new one in it. So I'll see if that one goes bad. Because if that one goes bad, it's another $50 down the drain, or $40 whatever it is in New Zealand here. They're quite expensive still. So, you know, I just thought, oh, that's really strange. I should really tell people that, because you hear about my past story about that phone automatically turned on one night by itself, and it was powered off, right? You have to hold the button down on a smartphone for 5 seconds.
Yeah,
So something pushed the button for 5 seconds to be able to turn it on. And also the light is on a studio, it's on a tripod. You have to go and see the video if you haven't seen it. And you have to hold the button in for 10 seconds to turn that on. And that tried to turn on, and it flashed, and it said the batteries were flat, and they were fully charged. So it made no sense whatsoever. And the phone said it was almost out of charge as well, and that was fully charged as well. And I turned it off, and in the morning I looked at it. It should have had at least like 20% left or something. It was totally flat again, totally flat. And it was like not a really old phone. It was like a hand-me-down, but it was only like 6 months old. It should have been perfect for another good year or so on the battery. And I just put it on charge, and it charged up. And now, if I don't have it on charger all the time, it still stays up, you know, for a day or so before it needs to charge it again. I don't think that the battery's bad, and well, anyway, we better get on.
I think bad luck's following you around, I think.
Well, paranormal's following me. Well, those dark angels need to go and sort out Dr. J, and they need to sort out Blake Cousins for me, and they need to sort out Richard Goophon for me. Because they
find out their address and send them.
Sorry.
Find out their address and send it to them.
We don't want to start that doxing stuff again. You don't need to know the address. For some reason, the paranormal can hunt you down no matter where you move to. Because I've moved around a bit, and it's followed me everywhere. It somehow can find you. Anyway.
You said it come through sister, didn't it, or something?
Come through sister? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sister brought it in, and it got attached to her and me. And sometimes it comes to me, and I think because she's moved out of the area, maybe, I don't know if she experiences it anymore, but she's coming back to Christchurch in January from down South Island there.
You can get ready for it then.
So we can move on to the Tic Tac one now, is it? Which one did we just do? That one. What's this one? Justin, President Trump. You've heard about that already, haven't you? Lions Ground did one. It's all over the place now. Apparently he got interviewed. Anyway, it's just a clip from... What if they asked permission? You know, they're double standard, these guys. They claim to have permission asked for everything, but you see Goophon, if you ever go and watch his show, he brought up a video last week, and it said... you need written permission to use this video, and straight away he halted and said, I can't play this. So he obviously didn't ask permission before he was going to play it on the show. They're double standards, all of these guys. They're just annoying.
And then they have
well, I'm going to have to check on that. I mean, I've heard that. I heard that 2 days ago. So
that's not the full interview.
Mr. President, as we wrap up here, are there UFOs?
Well, I'm going to have to check on that. I mean, I've heard that. I heard that 2 days ago, so I'll check on that. I'll take a good, strong look at that. But I will tell you this. We now have created a military, the likes of which we've never had before, in terms of equipment, the equipment that we have, the weapons that we have, and hopefully, hope to God we have...
So you might remember, I don't know if it's the episode that got taken down, but I actually talked about Trump and all the weapons. It might be the episode that got taken down, actually. Let's have a look. Is it still there, or has it got like a blank image? 325 it was. Where it was talking about Trump. Was it before Earl's show? It was, wasn't it?
It was after that, wasn't it?
What's that number?
Susan found it the other day, but I couldn't find it on there. I looked for that video.
322. That's right. Ill was 323. That's 324. There was another one here. I think it was on Trump.
Yeah. I think Susan's got it.
No, but it's been removed because it's been deleted by YouTube for copyright infringement.
Yeah, but I think Susan found that clip that they were on about on it. So she must have a link to it somewhere.
Oh yeah, I've got copies up on BitChute. Google can do whatever they like, but they can't take it down on other alternate video platforms, which is all out there now. Anyway, yeah, so the Trump one I did a good thing on, and that was a really good episode, if I remember right, that I did. Covered Trump at the start of it, and or was it on this universe one? No, that was... Anyway, it was on one of them anyway. Talking about the secret weapons, so he's always on about the weapons, right? Like he was talking about the hypersonic missile that outperforms all other countries.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, because he was on about Russia.
Is that just a cloud, or is it steam coming off the building there?
It's a cloud by the look of it.
Oh, it looks weird there, doesn't it?
Looks clouds.
There's a cloud behind, yeah. That's a flag. Yeah. Anyway, that's the only news, and everybody's on about it. It's kind of boring, really.
Bragging that mine's bigger than yours type thing, that's all he's doing.
Yeah, pretty much. So we got onto that one, and we looked at this one, did we? Let's have a quick look.
Third phase.
Happened 3 days ago.
Here we go, balloons.
That happened now.
I think I've done this one before. This is old stuff, right?
We want to get as many people as possible. Again, we got a quick update.
That was just a balloon.
The president said he's going to be looking into a UFO incident that happened now 3 days ago, and what
you
that's
can see
all
it's
about,
a balloon. It's a black one.
Third-Phase-Moon, we're working on the story over there in Arizona.
Moving like a balloon. Looks like a
the mountains
balloon.
And we got that little movement there, so you can't see the little movements a balloon would be doing. I think it's spinning like a balloon. So these are all cool-ins again. So that's that parachute one, right?
And my brother, he was over at the storage shed, and he called me, and he's like, "There's some weird."
I think that's the one at Hawaiian Island that we looked at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks very similar. Anyway, it looks like one of those surfing
You mean the one that was being that speedboat thing or whatever?
Yeah. You're breaking up badly. I don't know if you're recording that way, but you're breaking up badly again.
Not recording nothing.
Yeah. Is that the one
ended
there?
up looking exactly like a tall gray, like a long neck.
A long neck. What was that one? That looks like a letter O balloon or something like that, is it? Some letter balloon maybe. Is it moving?
Donut shape.
Could be a CGI, of course.
The eye shape, the way that the chin sloped. And I asked him what happened, and he said, I went to the door because he asked me to come out and play. And I said, did you go to the door? He said, yes, but you stopped me.
Anyway. They're adding all sorts of videos here that mean anything. They could be CGI, that one. What else we got? Tic Tac now, is it? I think it might be, is it? Yeah, we're finally up to the Tic Tac one. Let's analyze this one.
Phase of Moon.
Buckle up, everybody. We're back right here at Third.
Let me just post on Discord. There should be someone up around there. Oh, you're on there. Note. We are using now Twitch to live stream a show right this minute about Charles. There we go. I heard it beep. It's all corrupted here, the Discord for some reason.
What is that beep? Is that a message, is it? Oh,
yep, that means you got a message.
I keep hearing them beeps all the time. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are.
Well, that's people sending messages for you to look at.
No, I didn't know what they were. There's a beep and a beep.
I'll close Discord down for now anyway. I might just give us some extra CPU back. Support at BitChute. I think it's processed my video finally. Yeah, so this one here.
Phase Moon, it's Blake Cousins, along with my brother.
Oh, my brother.
Right, we've got a ton of videos for you tonight.
So he's not talking stupid since I made fun of him, right? So, hey Brent, what do you think of that? You know, he was whispering and making it a bit like Tyler Clockner.
My email and Facebook was overloaded with UFO submissions today. And
overloaded, guys.
Now, let's just go to.
Why don't you show us your overloaded headers on the email line, Toad?
Palm Springs, California. Watch.
I bet it's a load of spammers. Now we don't have to play their video because we got. Guess who? Doing exactly the same video. UFO Man. He's probably
he's doing it. Well, I didn't know he'd done it.
Yeah, that's what I was playing before, remember? So they got exactly the same video. So for they pick up the small object that comes off. So let's have a look at their one. So yeah, they got permission. So I guess he got permission too, and all the other fraud channels, right? We better give a tick down there. And a tick down on that sucker. Probably already one on it. There we go.
I put one on it the other day.
So what did these guys think? We'll come back to it. I'll see if I can zoom in a bit on it. See, we're looking at that little white object here. Look how slow it's moving, and it's on a slight angle there, isn't it?
It's probably coming into land.
Don't think so, because it turns around again, I think. Let's just keep a watch. It's hidden near power lines. You can see they're not spinning, so there's no wind. Only those little tiny ones way down the valley there are turning. See that there? There's little ones further down. I can't point to it, won't let me. So can you see the UFO moving still? We'll see what happens anyway. And see what you think it is before I say what I think it is. What are they doing over there? What's going on? So we've lost it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. See those little fans below? These ones on the right here? You got the big turbines, and you got the little tiny ones that are way down.
The little ones are going on there.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking advantage of the terrain of the mountain.
It's a blimp.
Yeah. Oh, we'll just keep watching. It's getting lower. Getting a bit too low to those power poles. So it's got to be on the other side of the mountain, right?
All right, we're looking at the video a little closer,
no, you're not.
And I'm adding
stop
some
looking at
brightness
it.
and contrast to make whatever this object.
So did it land?
Get a closer look. Right now, I'm going to give you some testimony and background behind this. I want to thank the
Alley on the
Hidden Underbelly 2.0 for allowing us.
So it looks like it went behind the thing. It was coming down lower and lower to land. My feeling is it's not an advertising blimp, but it could be a surveillance blimp that you can buy. It's not a banner plane, right? Something moving that slow could easily be a banner plane, but could it be a banner plane? It's possible. It's not much. It's not much. It's not much wind there. Well, maybe. Can we see any little plane there? It's going to only be like 2 pixels big, though.
To get permission from the person who shot it, and his YouTube channel is up right.
See, it doesn't look like an even shape all the way through to be a blimp. See that? The leading edge looks very fuzzy. If you have a close look at that.
Now running this
and what's that little white blob up there?
Cut video.
Could it be a white banner and it's a small plane that's towing it? So could that be the small plane towing
it's
it?
Coming in from and
see, this is where you got to use the apps, guy. You got to put it into flight radar, date and time, and all that business on the phone, and just aim it at the thing and see if there's any known craft, because that looks like it's quite big, right? So it could be a banner. They're quite long. It could be a blimp. It could be like one of those surveillance blimps that you put cameras on. I thought maybe they wanted to film the blades from above, maybe. I don't know.
And in dimensional. Again, although.
So they're straight calling it a UFO, right? Interdimensional.
Links are going to be below in the description. You're going to see tonight so much coming in.
See the front of that now?
Still looks like a blimp to me.
Yeah, but it's a strange shape if it's a blimp, right? Well, let's just grab that image there then. Let's see if it's going to work this time. Oh, wrong one. Seems a bit faster at the moment. Seems since I shut down Discord, that's running a wee bit better. Maybe Discord's the problem now. Because I know they did some updates, didn't they? A couple of days ago on Discord.
When on updates.
I can't seem to get it in the right place here. That'll do. That looks good. Let's have a look at that one. And see what you think, if you think it's still a blimp. Yeah. I think we're the only 2 on here anyway. I can't see the screen. Normally it would say...
You're seeing how things run anyway, aren't we? And people can always catch up with it anyway.
I can't see any stats where it tells me how many people are watching. Oh, right. Here it is at the top. 48 minutes we've been going. 3 viewers, 12 views, 3 following. Whatever that means. 3 viewers, 12 views. So 12 will drop by. So somehow I need to make a... need to have that pinned off. I don't know if you can. You can just clip. You can actually unclip the. You can unclip the player activity feed, but you can't unclip the stats, which is stupid. Anyway,
it's a learning process.
Well, I might need to create something so we can see what's going on down here. So I don't have to keep using the main screen, because it would be good to have how long you've been going, how many likes and all that sort of business. But obviously I can't see any likes there, just how many viewers it was. So let's plug this one in. I thought maybe Area 51 would be up about now. What's it over there, about 8 o'clock in the morning?
We made comments last night. They give you a donation as well.
He gave me a
Last night.
donation. I don't get any messages about donation. Are you sure?
$5 or something.
I never got any message about donation.
There was one up last night when we was waiting for the channel to start.
That was last week,
Oh, yeah.
wasn't it?
Oh,
You're
last
talking about
night. Not last
last
night. I was sitting here waiting for it to start, and then he came on, and I said hello to him. And the next thing, he
right.
put a $5.
Oh,
I think it was
did he?
$5.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you were too busy trying to get it going, so wasn't it? With all the problems.
I was seeing if I could put a claim in and free up my live stream, but no.
Yeah.
They take it offline for 9 months or whatever it was, unless you put a counterclaim in. Then you have to wait to 16th of January to hear back if they don't respond. So you're stuffed for all that time. So how many? That's 3 months, isn't it? 3 months you have to wait.
Yeah.
And then they just release it after 3 months, right? Say, oh, it's just a mistake. We stuffed up your live streaming. Dirty, rotten scoundrels. Okay, new image.
Red offers.
But still, I was up again in 12 hours, wasn't I?
Yeah.
We just have to get people across. So, are we still looking at a banner, blimp, or something else? You see how out of focus it is, right? So let's see, sharpen it, see what comes up. I don't know how they get that to be a tic-tac though, because a tic-tac is meant to be proportional all around, right?
Yeah.
No. Symmetry, right? This ain't symmetry. But if that's a blimp, it's sort of got a narrow end at this end and it tapers off here. Could it be a plane? Sort of has a shape of a...
It was flying slow for a plane, though, wasn't it?
It seemed to be. But could that be an optical illusion? So this is why, again, you need to put it through flight radar, right? I don't know if we got any information.
You could see the rotors going on them blades, couldn't you?
But that looks like a wing here. That looks like a tail fin here that we can't quite see. Might be some other colour on the tail. Looks like it tapers off to a point here, doesn't it? Sort of a boxy end here, like it could be a banner. I don't know, it's kind of a strange one. UFO, I wouldn't say it was a UFO, because UFO is not doing anything unusual to be a UFO. If that sort of comes shooting upwards, right, then we can say, that defies conventional physics, right? That's turning down the white, the Hudson, and that's the blacks. Well, let's run it through the color filter too. I'm not sure what we can do with it though. It is still a wee bit far and it's out of focus. Like always, blur foes.
Yeah. Weaving all over the place with the camera.
So here's the brightness now. You see what I mean? You see how the brightness fades, so it looks like the sun's more behind it. See how the shape is, you know?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a plane, you know, like you've got a tail fin coming up.
halfway along the bottom. Does look like a wing.
I don't know, it looks like one of those Learjets to me. Coming into land. How many times have we seen jets that are Tic Tacs? I wonder if we got any information to look on the plane flight radar and debunk it.
I know they slow down when they come into land, but I wouldn't have thought it would come in that slow, though, would they?
They can see a lot of this is overexposure, right? It's definitely got.
That looks like wing there. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a plane. There's the cabin, cockpit, some wing here. Just might not be a Learjet, but it's going to be some crazy. But yeah, blimp. I don't know. Could that be a blimp? It's a very small one. Could be like a personal blimp. But it wasn't much wind here, so it'd be ideal for blimping.
Yeah.
Let's keep on going and see what else we can get. And you can see even there it has that sort of plane shape to it still. I thought maybe a banner plane because it's so square at the back here, but still, that'd have to be flapping. If it was flapping,
part on. Yeah.
If it's flapping, then it would look like curves. Right, don't talk over me. Okay, now you can talk.
Try not to. That part underneath it, the dark area, could be a cabin. Underneath it, like a blimp. Small airship. See the small dark area underneath it. I think it's just a small blimp. There.
Well, we'll have to look at the video.
Right underneath.
I don't think anyone's got a plane shape out of it though.
No.
It's more bullet shape. You could say it was a bullet shaped UFO maybe, rather than a Tic Tac. But anyway, you can see here it fades off here at the front, but still, it might be the angle of the sun. Let's have a look. It does look like the sun's on this side because we've got the shadow on the mountain, right? So the sun is definitely behind. So it's illuminating it from behind.
It looks like a cabin underneath it though. Like an airship.
Keep looking. Okay, did you see that flash on the sky then? When I played it, there was a flash about there.
You see that? Let's take a look at that one part again. And there's something that comes out, right?
Yeah, something comes out. Or does it? It could be something that's flying past it and just illuminates. Could be like
out of this object, or what is going on here? I'm repeating.
I don't think. Hang on, that looks like a light reflection on the window.
Out of
because they're filming through a car window. Remember? I think that's a reflection of the sun coming from a cloud.
Are going to be below in the description. You're going to see tonight so much coming in. What
it is. It didn't look like it come from it. It was in front of it.
Second, did you see that? Let's take a look at that one part again. There's something.
So why don't they do it in slow motion for us?
Out of this object, or
looks like it goes up and bends to the right, right?
Or what is going on here?
So why don't you slow it down, you turkey?
It's interesting. All kinds of anomalous objects appearing
closed caption.
around this object. Again, back to the eyewitness statement. He states that he was always wondering why, with modern technology, we get all these horrible recordings of.
So they didn't even do it in slow motion. So let's do it ourselves, right? So we've narrowed it down to either a blimp or a plane, but you reckon it's moving too slow. But I think because they're moving in the car, and that's moving towards them on an angle. It looks like it's not going as fast. I think it's a small plane coming in to land on the little strip there. Now let's play it in slow motion.
Object. Again. Back to the eyewitness statement. He states that he was always wondering that comes out right.
That wasn't coming out of it, was it?
Of this object, or what is going on here?
They almost look like a bird.
It's interesting. All kinds of anomalous objects appearing out of the
I think it's flipping now.
and around.
So I don't think you can come from it. So
again, back to the eyewitness statement.
I never heard Blake sound so intelligent. Alright, let's go back. It wasn't even near it. It's in front of us here somewhere. I think it come off the power pylon at the top. There's a bird sitting on the blade, probably.
Again, there's something
you've missed. You have to go back a touch.
that comes out.
No, it's coming up.
Right out.
See, it's not low enough down because they zoom.
Object or what?
I think it comes up here. Look, it comes up from that.
Here?
Comes up from that blade and flies off. There's a bird.
Yeah, it's a bird.
And if it's UFO proof, it's a pelican.
Anomalous objects appearing out of.
Yeah, let's get rid of him. Yeah, so is it a plane or a blimp?
Well, personally, I still think but I could be wrong, but
now we got the parallax effect happening here. I don't think it's a good year blimp though, is it?
no,
hasn't got the right shape.
No, something else.
Could it be an advertising balloon that's being towed by a cable? We can't see the cable though. Maybe that's what spooked the bird, is the cable. Look how blurry.
Yeah.
Look how blurry and out of focus it is though. It's like looking at a painting almost, you know. And yet Robert says, can't you tell the difference between a painting and a photograph? Well, look how crap that is, you know. That looks like a painting, come on. That looks like a water pastel colour, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you took a frame from that and said, oh, there's a picture of a UFO, you'd think, oh, this is a painting. Well, it's definitely a real object. We can see it go behind the tree there. Is there anything down below it that's giving us a clue, like a ute or a car moving along?
It goes to the back of the valley though, doesn't it?
It's coming down lower and lower all the time.
Is there an airport or anything on the back of that hill?
Well, do we think we got any information here that we can go on? We could bring up Google Maps and it'll give us a lot of clues, wouldn't it? They don't do anything like that. They got permission, but they didn't want to know the information. Can we just show it? So how much money did
show? Yeah, count.
29,000. Times 3 ads. You know, that's like $100 there, you see.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if they're sharing money.
Oh, a blimp. Like a pole, because sometimes they land on a pole, don't they? Like a tower.
That's
park
true.
up on it.
They do land on the tower, yes.
Yeah.
And then, how'd they get the people down? A rope ladder?
Well, I've seen them fixed onto like a tower thing.
Okay, so need to take another snapshot at some stage. Let's see if it's changed shape any, but it looks like it's constant. Where is it now? It's behind there.
It's being camouflaged by the back of the rocks.
See, there's a valley there, right? We can't see what's between the valley there. Would you build an airport where all those wind turbines are, though?
But we don't know how big an area it is around there, do we? If it's only small aircrafts or whatever, it's fine, isn't it? You wouldn't put big airplanes into a small valley, would you, like that? Small area.
Here it comes, here it comes. Keep it steady, mate. It looks like it got some rolling shutter there. You can see the corruption in the video. See that?
Yeah.
Right. See, it's corrupting all the time there. I think it's going to end in a minute, I think. Look at the corruption on the screen, though. I think there's a lot of corruption there. It's pretty poor quality, really. Let's just grab that one, see if it's changed any shape. Here we go. So we got 3 things we can stream from now. Well, YouTube's gone. It's 2 things. Yeah, you know, I was always talking about coming off Google completely because it's hopeless there anyway. So even though they took me down, I wouldn't really care. They're just wasting their time.
But once you got this up and running properly, it'll be better anyway. A lot better.
I don't think we're going to do any better than what we've got at the moment, unfortunately. Apart from maybe putting some counters on the screen, but I don't know. Whether I can create some code that does it, because since we don't have a pop-out thing for it, that would be really good. That way you can see how many people are watching and stuff, you know. Alright, so still out of focus here. Still has like a sort of torpedo shape or bullet shape. Let's see if we can sharpen it. Photo. Well, it's been behaving since I closed Discord down, so maybe it's Discord that was stuffing us up.
Yeah, maybe.
But, CPU's been pretty even, 60 to 80%, so I want a sharpener. I think my brain's starting to go. But this will be a good little test run. There you go, look at that. Doesn't look so much like a blimp now though, does it? Still looks like a plane shape towel there.
Yeah, like a plane coming down, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it would, if it's coming down, that'd be slightly nose up as it's coming down.
That's what I say with coming down.
And the landing gear will be underneath. Still looks like a small, maybe a farm plane of some sort. Piper, maybe. Piper plane. That's where you got to take multiple images, right? Enhance it and all that sort of business. Gives. Okay. See that there? Nose. Kind of looks like a small, one of those small planes moving really slowly. 50 knots, and cars moving at 100 miles an hour. Time you add that together, it looks like it's sort of coming really slowly across the sky, right? See, look, you got the tail fin, and it looks like you got some sort of cabin coming up here. Tapers off to a really thin nose. Looks like maybe a wingtip here. Almost looks like a Piper plane, I think. Two-seater one, maybe, not one of those four ones. Maybe those little tinier planes.
I think you may be right.
Plane it is, but it'll be good to prove it with the plane software. Yeah, you can see how much reflective is there to the background now. I see it's giving us some more definition here. Look, there's the wingtip, cabin, nose. It looks like it could be a propeller plane. You know, they go to a little point, don't they?
Yeah.
Little prop plane. And it doesn't fit. See, okay, if you look at that, how blurry that is, you probably see that here is the rounded tail fin. I wonder what planes fit that description though. Rounded, it looks almost like a rounded tail there, doesn't it? Rounded tail. Let's see, small plane with a rounded tail. Prop plane. It's definitely going to have to be a propeller one because it's got a pointy nose.
The crop one, that would explain the speed of it as well, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Because that would be going slow.
Small propeller plane. Try rounded tail fin. See what we come up with. Spitfire. That does have a tapered nose here. What's that one? It's too big though. It doesn't have the right shaped tail. That one does, and that's UFO. UFO plane. What was that one? Strangest and weirdest planes. That's them trying to copy the Germans, wasn't it? What else we got? Cessna, is it? Well, it looks like this one here. We can't quite see the tail. Is it rounded? See, that's got the prop on the front. You see, it's got that cabin in the middle. It's got the wings in the right place for the image. There's the wings here. You can see we can see just the end of it here. And we're seeing the end tip here. So these, can you see the slight angle coming up? I think it's this type of plane here. X-plane. It looks like a Piper. Here's another small one. Underneath. Where's my mouse gone? Ah, you're right. The battery died. I think I'm going to have to biff these batteries.
Get some new ones.
Is it still streaming alright? It seems too quiet out there.
Yeah. It's fine.
I thought some of us would have found us by now. You can't be the most hated UFO channel on the planet without having people watching, for Christ's sake. Yeah. The only real UFO channel, because I'll say if it's a UFO if I think it's a UFO. Certainly won't say it's a UFO from the beginning. UFO would be last on the list, like it should be.
Yeah, but they put them on UFO for the headline, see, don't they? Get money.
Yeah, clickbait.
Yep.
So let's see if it works now. Yay! This one here I was trying to look at. That one's got the same sort of shape. It's got the little bubble cabin at the back. It's got a kind of a round tower with a square thing, so that fits pretty good too. Maya's
got a lot
200.
of glass. Got a lot of glass on it. Sun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the sun would go straight through.
Yeah.
That fits it quite good, and that wouldn't be going very fast. A Maya 200. Oh, here we go. Another side view of it.
Yeah.
That looks like a square back end on it, on one of those pictures. It's got the taper going off. It's got the wings here. Angle. There's the dark bit with the wings coming up. Look.
You got it.
I think that's it. Let's save it.
I'll flag up in the air for you. I'll surrender. It's not a blimp, it's that. You got it.
I'll do a side by side anyway. We'll see if I can save it. It's always exciting when you solve it, though, isn't it? So it must admit, there's some joy.
Prove them wrong.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Probably be too big. Oh no, it's actually a tiny small image. Oh, I wasn't meant to do that. I meant to hold the shift key in so it keeps proportion. Okay. We really need to cut around the outside of it. Oh look, it's going to match up. There's the wings. The wings.
You got it.
Wings, the cabin at the top here. And you can see the little stripes on the motor here. Probably some paint job. Pointy nose. You can see the tail fin going up here. It's even got a rounded bit where that is there. I think it's 100% match to a Maya 200, whatever it is.
Well done.
I think you have to have the right brain to be able to see stuff like this, right? Not everyone can do it.
Experience helps to pick it out, doesn't it? Once you've been doing them for a good while.
Oh yeah, I've been doing it pretty much every week for 4 years. We've had a holiday. Here we go, look. This is going to come out really good. Robert doesn't like doing this stuff though, you've probably noticed.
Yeah, but I do. I love doing this sort of stuff. I love it, I do.
It's not quite, it's dropping off the wheels, I think.
They can't all be the same, I know people.
I can't quite get the rest of that away though. Deselect. Do it manually. I'm going to chop off the landing gear though. So it's, I think it's pretty close. Let's see, let's move it around. Look. Are you watching? It's almost the right size too. With if you take away some of the overexposure, there's the dark bit there. Evan and Telfin. I'll just do this business here. It may be a few millimeters out or whatever.
Oh, we got it.
There you go, look. probably have to come down just a tab, maybe. There we go. 100% busted. You can see, as you can see, the wing getting brighter. It goes right into that black spot there. And you see the shape of the tail?
Yeah.
We can't see the very tip of it though. It's not reflecting the very tip. Might have a different colour there. Is that plane? I got it by pure chance, but I reckon it's that particular model of plane.
Yeah.
Just moving slowly through the sky.
And I thought.
And you thought it was a blimp. Yep. That's amazing, isn't it? We don't need to save it, do we? Maybe I should. Before and after, maybe. Save as. Oh, it's so good though. That would be like that you put in a 10-minute debunk, right? You just do it flashing back and forth at the end there. See what you think. JPEG ping. Play. One. I'll probably say you have to merge it probably. So that's it fully lit up. And then you have to undo the merge. And then change transparency. What's happened? You're stuffed up. Selected the wrong one, is it? Yeah. Yeah, that one. There we go. That's plane 2 without any plane. You can make an animated gift when you do that though. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Your mic went funny then.
Oh, so I just brushed it with my hand. Okay.
Oh, really? That should be plane 3. I'll just see if it's plane 3. And then we'll make the one where it's sort of just coming into show. And undo. And select that one. And then just bring it up a wee bit. Where it's merging with the black. Look at that. You can see it's 100% match. That was a good lucky snapshot I did on that frame there, I think. Yeah, you can see it's angling upwards, ready to come down to land at the airport there. I reckon it's the airport there. Alright, so let's save that as plane 2 and then close it down.
As I said, I wouldn't have thought they'd have had big planes coming in just to that little valley anyway, so you'd have to be small aircrafts, wouldn't it?
But it could be like a rancher.
It could be. Because they use them like cars anyway, don't they, over in America?
Yep. Well, they've got such big chunks of land over there, right?
Yeah.
They normally have helicopters, but they do have planes as well. So we done something. So we done something productive today, anyway. I think that was a quite good debunk there.
Yeah.
And I suppose I might just keep all those and get rid of that. Don't need that one. Just stick it in the live stream 328. And is that? Oh yeah, got to back up that. I took snapshots off the copyright claim and all that. Always keep copies of everything, right, in case you want to refer back to it.
Just how Robert can get on tonight now.
Yeah, I think we can use this platform instead of even YouTube, actually. It seems to be going alright. We'll see how it comes out when I download it, of course. So you saw all the steps I did there, right? You just have to be good at pretty much everything, really, to analyze this stuff. Okay, so where did they go from here? Onto another thing, is it? Let's just zoom past it. And then we have a look at UFO Man ones, because he might have some information on it. Because he got it from a different source, I guess.
Back to the eyewitness now. Watch.
Okay, so it looks like there's another one here.
Undercarriage.
So let's coming into land.
Some of these windmills, they're like up to 150 feet, 200 feet. So we have some kind of dimension. I'd have to say whatever this object is at least 50 to 100 feet in length. Look at as it
small plane
behind the mountain. This is the last we see of it in the video. Wow, incredible footage. Let's get to the.
I think it looks like it's going slow because they're moving in the car, and you can see with the movement of the fans there, it would be like a plane coming in really slow just to touch down just behind that mountain there. Anyway, we'll just carry on to the next one.
Right now, watch.
Alright, so what do you reckon this one is? Sun behind a cloud? Come on, it has to be, doesn't it? It's got to be a setting sun, come on. What's so mystery about that? I see that in the sky in New Zealand all the time, especially when
they're on about all the cloud moving all around it or whatever. That's what they're on about.
What cloud?
No, if you look at it, it's all rolling all around the light.
Yeah, but that's what it does when you got a cloud in front of a sun like that. That's what goes on, though.
Yeah.
You reckon it's not a sun behind a cloud?
I think it's the sun. I'm just saying that's what they're saying that because it's rolling around like. But as you say, it's just a cloud going in front of it.
That's right.
It's freaky, mate. Is it?
Freaky? No, it's just a cloud in front. And a poor quality camera too.
Looking at the video again, captured by Shavaso TV. He's got his YouTube channel, filmed in New Zealand. Brent, what's your opinions on this?
Oh, there you go. I was just saying I see that in New Zealand all the time. It's actually filmed in New Zealand, for Christ's sake. I see that all the time because we've got a lot of fires here at the moment and it makes the sky orange like that.
New Zealand, October 13th, and Shavazo TV was pretty stunned at what he saw in the skies.
So what's the location in New Zealand then?
This isn't the sun. What we're looking at is some sort of illuminated cloud. Is that what we're looking at here? It's
I say bull crap. That's the sun.
A weather phenomenon, maybe a sundog. I do like the look of the whole thing.
Well, why don't they put the sun in the frame too, just to prove it's not a sun? But yeah, we do get crazy stuff like sundogs. So why they even got it on the UFO channel, I don't know.
It stands out on its own. You can see that it has its own placement in the sky,
and so anywhere else where that could be a sun, because they pan back to
you can see
enough
that
then.
it has its own placement in.
Oh, what happened? I got and clicked
on something. The following is a conversation with Commander David Fravor, who was a Navy pilot for 18 years.
Ah, stuff, David Fravor.
Placement in the sky, and it's highlighted with
so where else could the sun be?
Definitely a ball of light. Could it just be a cloud capturing the sun? If it is, it's very interesting. I don't see this phenomenon very often. Great catch.
Absolutely, Brent.
Alright, so where else could the sun be? Up here.
To the right.
Mm-hmm. It's the brightest, isn't it? You pan back somewhat. So this is where you need to pan left and right a wee bit. And prove that there's 2 suns or whatever. But it's not UFO, is it?
Right, now, let's get to the next video.
Oh,
yeah, let's look at the next one. Okay. 2 LED balloons. Yeah, it sounds like it's in a big dining room. Reflections on a window. Look, it's illumination flares being shot down again. How many times have we seen this illumination targeting flares? So they put a whole cluster down and then they calibrate their guns. So what country is that? Ukraine? So sick of these crappy flare videos that they keep putting up, like motherships dropping orbs, right? So what's over here? Could that be just the sun? Or is it getting lower?
All right, this video.
It's getting lower. It disappeared.
Yeah.
So
that could be going on.
Some people are saying it's incredible what they're capturing, what they're witnessing. We're trying to get.
Oh, look, it's still coming down. Look, they're both coming down.
More information, but it was just captured a couple days ago, and I'm looking at it. I want to get your thoughts. Are these?
Yeah, you're corrupting badly at the moment, Charles. But
simply flare.
You can talk when there's no other sound going. Yeah, what you're saying?
I said that they're traveling. They could be traveling away from you. That makes them look coming like coming down. If it's aircraft or something. Dropping the flares.
Could be just a bunch of illumination flares coming in and they simply go out because they don't last more than 5 minutes, right?
Or is there some kind of a UFO activity dropping off?
See, it's got that
UFOs
sort of red tinge,
Brazil.
like
Very
it's
interesting.
red and white tinge to it, like you get with flares.
If these were flares, you would kind of notice possible like smoke indicators. I'm not saying.
No, you wouldn't. Depends how far away they are. In fact, I think I can see smoke on them, can't you? Look, you can see smoke coming off it.
Trails of them, yeah.
Yeah, you can see smoke. And that one looks like it's got smoke as well. Oh, guess what I've gone and done? But it seems to pick a random video.
That in kind of parachutes to make these flares descend? No, these are orbs in the skies. What are they? What's going on?
See, he's misleading
let's get to
people.
the next video.
All the time.
Yeah.
It's green, and then it turned white for a second.
Pero mira, ese fue más lejos.
Yeah.
No, it's coming back. No.
What are we looking at this time? We got no reference point. Moving all over the place. He's moving, not the thing's moving. Is it a satellite just passing by? What the hell's wrong with that? Space cadet? Space station? I thought you were talking about the gill. She's a space cadet, alright. It could be anything, it's just a stupid light in the sky, right?
Damn.
How's the audio?
We're looking at this from Puerto Rico.
We haven't checked it all
night. This is an incredible sight. I love the on-the-ground.
Yeah, but how we used to get corruption on the audio all the time.
We're
We haven't had it all day.
Green light, and then you see it kind of double up. It creates this dual light. It's interesting. It even goes in and out. I'm wondering, could this just
normally a green light though is a meteorite coming down, isn't it? Creates a green light because of sodium or something like that in the meteorite as it's breaking up. Green meteorite. Let's just have a quick look.
Don't know.
But I think I'm going to have to wrap up in a minute. I think we've probably done enough tests for one day. Well, at least we got somewhere, you know. Green meteorite.
And Robert hopefully will be on in a few hours.
That's in New Zealand. That was done during the day as well. Have we got a picture? Just a video. I think we've seen that one before though. What causes green meteorites? Let's have a look. What does it say? Dust samples were collected at the School of Mines here, and we found it contain large particles of copper. There you go, copper in the meteorites. Green fireballs, Wikipedia. There we go.
Yeah, meteorite.
I think it's a meteorite coming down. It talks about making double, but let's see if we can actually see that without me stuffing it up.
This be a meteorite. It does resemble some of the colors.
We stopped it just before he's going to say it.
Meteorites with the artifacts that are in it. But look at this thing.
Hang on, but he can't be telling the truth on his channel, can he? That's against the rules.
No. Lies.
Quite wild. And it seems to be banking in the sky. And you look at this girl's reaction. She's loving it. She says, aliens, aliens. Wow. These are the kind of videos we like to look at here at Third Phase of Moon.
Because he likes looking at
Let's get to the next video, Blake. What do you got?
This video just came in.
That's a meteorite. They said the meteorite too, which is a shock. Okay, what do you reckon? This looks like a UK one. Looks like it was flapping.
Yeah, bird.
Is it? It's moving up and down a bit on the camera. Could it be a kite?
Oh, yeah,
a kite bird? A kite in shape of a bird? Triangle shape. See, he's lost reference on it because the camera goes out of focus. Come on, focus on it, focus on it. Let's see if I can zoom in. Was it a kite? Yeah, it looks like it could be a kite, It's got that sort of triangle shape happening to it.
Kites are flown all over the UK all the time anyway.
I don't know if it's UK, but it sounded like a UK video to me. Look, it's moving all over the place and we get artifacts so it sort of separates in half because it's off the rolling shutter. See that? You get double images. That's the rolling shutter there.
Yeah.
I think it's a kite, mate.
Yeah, he's in one place a while.
All right,
Yeah,
we're
it's
looking
kite.
at this video again, but what's interesting is, again, we hear these dogs, animals, they react to these anomalous objects, UFOs, flying saucers, and this is
Kites in the sky if they see
Sorry?
them. They would the kites if they see them in the sky. Dogs would. They start
Kites would-
barking, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
Kites.
also with anything in the
video's a
neighborhood, they
little
would be
shaky,
barking
but
at it.
there are moments when you get a good look at whatever this dish-shaped object
See, that looked like it was wobbling then.
is, and I would have to rule out.
You'd have to
any
stabilize the whole
drone
damn
activity.
video,
We're not
but it's
seeing
a
any pop
terrible
propeller
mess.
blades whatsoever. Captured in Mexico, a lot of people said that they witnessed this.
So it could be a balloon on a fishing line then. It could be like a fishing balloon, you know. We've been through that so many times.
Yeah.
Object. We're waiting here, right here at Third Phase Moon, to receive those videos. This was
Hang on, he just said not long ago that he received so many in his inbox he can't keep up with them. So he keeps lying, this guy. Oh, we're just waiting for more to come in. He changes his story all the time.
shot 2 days ago.
He knows full well that he's lying.
We're going to see more light
Of course he
from
is.
the area in
Well,
Mexico. I'm looking at
double-clicked it,
this.
have I?
He's struggling. He's trying to get a good shot, and let me tell you, it's not easy when you see a UFO for the first time. And again, I gotta appreciate his effort. I like this part the most. He gets a really good close-up look at it.
Not any UFO.
There's a kite. It's coming down an angle. Look, it's coming down on that angle there, which is typical of being on on some sort of fishing line. And then we don't see it after that. It goes behind this chimney.
Now, I wanted to share with you this.
Might be a little park or something to the back of there.
Reach out to the major media. Our friend at Goofon,
Goofon sucking up to Fox Media.
Channel.
Yeah, I think he was trying to call him onto his channel, wasn't
he? Yeah.
And he's reaching out to the major media on Third Phase of Moon.
Hey, I reached out to the media too for a different thing though. Good luck, Goofon. I think they're going to listen to more of me than they are going to listen to you, mate.
I wrote in the comments, why would he want to come onto another faker's channel?
Yeah. But that's Tux. He's got Tucker from Fox hasn't got any bit of thing. Oh, that's it, man. Oh, there's that one again. They got it up again.
Very genuine. They appreciated it a lot, and we loved what Goofon did, and it's incredible. You just make something happen.
Oh yeah, you're all loving brothers. The happy UFO folks are all teaming up like hippies from the 60s. And if you don't join them, they act like a cult. They're basically a cult, and they'll take you out with false copyright claims, right?
We're getting together, aren't
they? So we got all this other shit here. 4 mile ancient megastructure. That's that undersea water thing, which we've talked about so many times.
If you could imagine, about 10,000 years ago, the water was approximately 500 feet lower than it is now.
And of course, they sent down, what's her name? Chase Klolowski from MUFON. She went diving there, and she couldn't quite get down there, but she said it looked like a bare shelf, and it just looked like indents in the sea wall, which kind of looks like entrances.
Oh, could it be possible that a civilization once existed long ago when the water...
So they're making up a whole story here. Civilization existed millions of years ago.
Yeah.
Fake news. So why does Google allow it? Prove your point.
Most people would gather by the coast.
I'll tell you what that looks like. The shape of that. Do you remember Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea?
Oh, it's a long one. Jules were in 1967.
Yeah, do you remember it? Have you never seen it?
Not really.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. You have a look at that, and you just look at that. It looks pretty much the same shape.
I think it's just...
I know it's not natural.
I think it's just like limestone or something like that, where it's sort of carved out entrances.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, there was a series on the TV called Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. And that looks just like that UFO, not that UFO, submarine. Sorry, just like a submarine.
Is there a limit on the live time you can do on this platform?
I have no idea.
Well, we've got excellent connection all the time. I've not heard it complain like Google was. It always keeps saying it wasn't enough data.
The longer this, the better it is.
Well, it seems to settle down, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, nothing to see here, folks. Look, this is another angle of it. So you got to remember, this is not actually what you're seeing. This is mapping topology, with side scan, sonar, and all that sort of business. It merges it all into one data thing, right?
Yeah.
It's just natural formation.
Yeah,
world's largest constructed structure in the world.
Makes things out of nothing.
Absolutely, Brent. If you could imagine the technology about 10,000 years ago, before
imagine it
was wiped out from existence, is this the?
It's just nonsense, right?
YouTube should come down on them. I'll tell you now.
What do we got here? We've got something else on the end. Just tapped on. I was almost ready to give up looking at it.
It's a laser pen. It's in the UK.
Was it?
I've seen it, yeah. Just a
Could it be a
laser pen
weather-
pointed.
Right. This video was captured earlier this year by John Sharp. We're going to be supplying the original link below.
Could it be like a weather balloon coming down though, and someone's lit it up with a laser pen?
He's given us permission
No,
to
it's
share
a
it.
laser
Now
pen
that we're
pointed
looking
up
at
into
this
the
a little
clouds.
closer, what are you guys' thoughts?
They've been doing it. They've been done that many times in this country for doing it because they've been pointing at aircraft, helicopters, and releasing them flying in on me. They've been getting them. It's a laser pen.
Yeah, I can see that now. There's no cloud down. There's no cloud here, so it doesn't illuminate it. And as it gets up into the cloud layer,
They're dangerous. They're dangerous to aircraft. So if it shines into the pilot's eyes and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. What else we got? Was that it? That's a rubbish. We've got kangaroo UFOs now. Driving along. No.
Subscription button.
Yep, subscribe if you want fake news on UFOs. What else we got? Shit, they've put up so much crap since I last looked last weekend.
Capture. Yep, that's the name of his channel, Crashing Thunder, and he's allowed us to share it with you. He said he heard something odd and went outside.
I wonder why he allowed to share it. Oh, right. Is he getting kickback?
To the window, and what he saw bugged him out. I'm happy he was able to capture what he got, because without that, we wouldn't have any evidence. He said this was captured over Staten Island. This was just captured.
Filmed the wrong way, isn't it? This portrait I'm seeing here.
Yesterday, October 15th. 2020. Guys, I want to get your opinions. We've got so much videos coming in, but I want to get Brent's thoughts on this one. Brent, all right, we're taking...
So that was like LED balloons in a row, right? Different colors, white.
Look at
white
this, and you can tell he's in a building, and he's quite some stories up. You can see he pulls the camera out and points up to the top of the building, and whatever this thing is, it seems to be hovering up there in the air, and it seems mechanic-like. You can almost hear a hum or a buzz coming from this thing. Could it just be a helicopter? But it doesn't look like it, and it's huge. It's up there.
I think it's a string of LED balloons, to tell the truth, from a wedding
about
party,
75
right?
to 100 feet.
Probably all joined together, and they blink like Christmas lights.
Long, Blake. Yeah. So whatever this craft is, Brent, you're right. It's large. The only thing that's coming to my mind is that it could be a blimp, but then again, I'm not sure.
See,
whatever
they don't have a clue. They're just guessing all the time. Not even proper educated, I guess. How could that be a blimp? It's not even the right size or anything. Do we bother analysing that one? See if there's anything between? No. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, I might get some sleep before Rob's show tomorrow. Will you be able to get him on Twitch and give him a breakdown? Well, you'll probably see him before I will, because you're both in the UK. He's probably up now to do it big. Got no way to look. He's probably on Facebook. You're not on Facebook anymore, are you? He loves Facebook. He's the only guy I know that loves Facebook so much, and I just think it's a pile of crap.
Yeah, I've had it for years, but I don't use it that much. But since they've updated it again, it's actually vile.
Yeah, it is, and it's got lots of errors. But yeah, they're gradually fixing it though. Hey, let's see if there's any structure between this. I think there's just LED balloons that sort of strung together. Sort of someone's let it go from a party.
So the only thing you could do is get Susan to send him a message, because she's got his Facebook, hasn't she?
Yeah, they talk a lot on Facebook. I just ain't got time for it myself. Like you, I'd rather go on Discord, because I know it's not spyware and it's quite easy to use. And you just go into the voice chats and whammo, it's so easy, you know.
Just mention it to Susan and she'll send him a message to get signed up on her.
So that looks like a red, white, red, and then there's something missing here. Probably was another balloon there, but it's popped. A red, another, that would have been the right one. That would have been a red one, white one. So it seems to go in order, right? So let's brighten it up a bit, which they don't do on the episode by the looks of it. So they don't do anything with it, do they?
Well, they say they do, but they don't.
Yeah, so can we see the structure there?
No.
Looks like normal night sky with clouds behind to me.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we can actually go and flip the colour. See if there's any different greys here. You can see it's out of focus here. It looks like it might be going through some cloud cover, sort of fogginess coming off it, which would mean it's illuminating some cloud, or what do you call it, fog, in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
There you go. Look.
You're not going to see the line anyway, with a thin line going through more.
No, you wouldn't. Probably a line going down this way. There's something here that's missing. In fact, that looks like it could even be another balloon attached to this one here. Now we've illuminated it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it could be just lighting up a cloud. It could be just some cloud here that's lighting up. It looks like another balloon. They're balloons, not UFOs, not aliens. They're not doing anything crazy. If they suddenly sort of joined together and zoomed off upwards, then that would be like an amazing sighting, right?
Yeah.
Well, this has actually behaved itself quite good tonight as well, this editor. So yeah. So maybe I need to do a backup after the show to keep the settings just in case, eh? Might have something that's workable now.
Very good idea.
Yeah. So do we need that one? Oh, I suppose we can keep it. I didn't actually save it by enhancement though. So we must be getting near the end. It looks like it's third phase of the night debunk night, is it? I should have called it third phase debunking. Nonsense. But we only put up videos. We leave it up to the audience to decide. Bull crap. Do they ever? They always got their opinion, and they try and put people off. Oh, it's not a balloon. It can't be a balloon. It can't be a plane. So what are we looking at here?
All on this, and this could be ET. You never know. That's why we're here, standing by for your videos.
So apparently this is ET, guys. Again, looks like we might have to do an analysis on that one too, right? But that to me looks like it could be a plane that's dropped some illumination flares, right, and they're slowly coming down again. Look at all the smoke trail there. See that? See the blinking? This is flares again. How many times we see flares in America? It's just so crazy because they've got so many Air Force bases doing training every time. That's probably out to sea or out to the Coast Guard or something, you know. You can even hear the planes in the background. I can hear a jet or something.
I heard the plane the other day when I looked at it. I thought, oh, that's got to be a jet or something, or a big plane,
or a helicopter. Oh no, it sounds like a
left-hand side of it, couldn't it?
I can hear a plane or a couple of planes anyway. See, it's going away, getting quieter and quieter. That's a jet plane, isn't it?
Sounds to me like it.
Yeah. Sounds like they're doing circles, actually, going around in circles above. You can see the flickering. Just more garbage. He said they weren't flares, I guess. Let's have a look.
And
what does he say?
Third Phase Moon by YouTube.
Oh, he doesn't say
any indication of any kind of tether holding it down, but whatever the object is seems very.
So what is it? A Chinese lantern that's not actually lit?
Stationary. It's not moving. It remains in place. And also, Spackle Rat said that this thing was glowing, and I'm looking.
Bull crap.
Looking at it a little bit more, and at the very end, it does change in color. Again, what do you guys think?
Well, if it's glowing, it's probably a Chinese lantern that's just about to go out, right? And it's coming down.
Banner or a possible orb. So I want to get your thoughts.
Straight away into the conspiracy of UFOs.
Brent,
It
what's
even
yours?
looks like
I like that he's actually filming
It actually looks like a
this from the
looks
cockpit
like
of the
lit.
car.
sorry.
Like a light inside it. Like a
He's in
lantern
the
thing.
shotgun seat,
You can
and
see
he's
a
getting a
lantern?
great shot, whatever this object is,
It looks like
near a
that one part where it
Mystique
brightened
beach.
up.
And if anybody is in that,
Going there.
That looks like a Chinese lantern.
Yeah. But it starts to glow like a lantern
area
as well.
Look, it's changing shape.
near
Changing shape. Look, it's rotating.
Long
It's rotating.
Island, I think we'll get a clear picture.
There.
There, you reckon it's glowing? Oh yeah, you can see the orange glow inside.
What this really was.
Yeah. Lantern.
Of course it
Chinese
is.
lantern.
Yeah. That's it. Are we finished?
Mm-hmm.
That was torturous,
That's
but we got some good analysis results out of it, I think.
Yeah.
I think there was one they did put up while we were doing live testing at the time. That last one here. Probably garbage is going with phone calls, maybe.
Radio show or something.
Pilots reports.
Must have passed us like 30 seconds ago.
71 Papa Golf negative.
Okay. A UFO.
Special correspondent Doc Skinner for Third Phase of Moon reaches out to the public in regards to the event that happened on October 10th. The police department and air traffic control have seen the video. They declined to go on camera, but they can't explain what they saw on the video.
Who's that?
Before we get to the eyewitnesses of the event at the wedding, Doc Skinner and Richard Giordano want to get the opinions.
Saturday night at an after wedding party with the groomsmen and the bridesmaids.
So, wedding, balloons, lanterns. So what are we looking at? So where's the picture?
All in perfect sequence.
So it's just an interview,
As
is
it
it?
happened.
What do we got? Is it?
Okay, what the hell is that?
Well, it's got an angle as they're going up Chinese lanterns. Is that
Turn the music off.
Someone's put Chinese lanterns up.
Dude, my God. I've never seen this in my life.
That's crazy.
I just.
Cool. Okay, so what is it that you think it is that you saw?
It's a good question. You know,
I don't know. I watched Third Phase of the Moon. I have no clue. Oh, look. Come on. Look at that.
They put a big bunch of them up, haven't they?
Like it was a pattern flight.
That's LED balloons. Look, we've got some more coming up, have we? Down the bottom here.
They went off in the distance and
They've let them all off, haven't they? So.
Yeah, Chinese lanterns from a party or some sort.
something like that. We were all having.
I have that for you, baby.
Filmed the wrong way too, by the way. Who's that?
How is it that, you know, they're not doing anything with this footage? And
Because it's stupid, mate. Who would want to do anything with it apart from make money of it? Alright, Third Phase.
Of course.
There was a thing there. I look, they're mapping it to TR3B. That wasn't even TR3B, even anything remotely. Look, isn't there some lights coming up from here and going upwards like this? Typical of being released balloons or something catching the wind and going this way.
Pan over and go off into the distance, and I don't know, who knows, but it was pretty cool.
Okay, so what is it that you think it is that?
Stuff it. LED balloons, I think, but or lanterns. But I didn't see any flicker, so it could possibly be LED balloons, that one. Helium balloons being released after a party, so it's got a whole bunch of them gone bang up in the sky. Anyway, UFO man, let's have a quick look and then we'll wrap up. 2 AM in the morning, how about that? We haven't done too bad today. Well, I haven't done. Been here, I've been here 12, 16 hours. I don't know how I'm going to be tomorrow. I'm going to be like a zombie. So look at how he's taken that thing and made it more look like a Tic Tac, right?
Yeah.
compared
You know,
to
it's
how I did.
analysing.
Yeah, you saw how I sort of toned back the whites because it's got too much overexposure to try and see the real shape of the object. I don't think he says anything on it. Apart from his stupid entry here. See, he just uses it. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't do any analysis. I'll just skim it because we've already seen it. In fact, to me, that looks like better footage than what Third Phase had. Maybe.
Same. I think it's the same. Same quote.
Oh, I got and double clicked it. I wish it wouldn't have the double click for big. So we're seeing all that. Stop. 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 Why is it not stopping? See here, this is a new problem I noticed. This has only cropped up in the last week. Now the play button's gone invisible. See that? Didn't used to do that, did it? Google mucked around with the code. So he's done no analysis like we've done. 0. And how many views did he get? Probably more than I ever get. 500.
502.
October the 13th. We probably could. See, we got no timestamp. There's no timestamp, so we can't really plug it into Flight Radar unless we guessed it. Time of day and all that. So it could be anything there because the light is not so obvious.
I don't trust him anyway. When he turns around and says it's a MUFON case, and then you go on it, there's nothing to do with MUFON. There's no MUFON number, nothing. Does it loads of times.
They both said that, didn't they? I forgot to check the one. Yeah. Whatever that was, didn't care if anyone's seen it. Eh? They talk utter crap on his channel, don't they? They don't seem to believe it though, do they? Windmills are 300 feet tall, glanced. So what's he saying? Mountain object perfectly isn't just from CGI.
No,
yeah, so he's saying it was a real object. I said it was a real object. Only possible if the object fits would be a blimp. Nope. Yeah. Because I can't reply because I've been banned. I can't tell him no. It's actually go and watch my video. We analyze it for you and show you.
I found the only way I can make any comments on there is if I make a comment to one of the people who's made a comment. I reply to them. Then my comment gets on there.
Well, let's just have a quick look over here and just wrap up. Get rid of that guy, Mr. DJ John, who still probably hasn't released my video. Let's see. See, he can release it as a mistake if they wanted to, but they ain't going to. They'll drag it out as much as they can. So I can't do live shows on YouTube.
Not now.
No, hasn't had anything done to it. I'm just looking at it now. Yeah. I've just seen how far behind it is. It's not too far behind on Twitch there. Anyway, Blimp. Who else we got? False Flag. Who's that? He's not a fraud. Dr. Greer, he wouldn't be a false flag.
No, never tells lies.
Australian Roswell, was it? I don't know. Black UFOs. What else we got? Anything that's really worth looking at? I won't scroll down now. What's going on here? Ghost in Michigan. So he's doing ghost videos to pad out some stuff, has he? Navy secret space fleets. That sounds like Corey Good or someone, is it?
On there, the jet one. There's another one. There's another jet on the other side. He's saying it's a UFO. That one.
Black
that
UFO.
one there.
That's probably a bird or something, is it? That's
yeah, but it's following it's going the same speed. But I think it's either another jet or it's a reflection.
Yeah, we'll have a quick look at it. Oh, that's terrible.
Anyway, go on.
Okay, so what do we need to be looking at?
On the far side, look. It's a black shadow.
Yeah, you're corrupting. I think you need to drop out and then but
jet.
I thought I fixed this problem. I can't seem to get rid of this stupid pop-up thing. Try not to do updates. Looks like I'm still going to have to figure that one out. Alright, this thing here. Same as the old Concorde footage, where it's a bit of dust on the old 8mm rollers, and it goes up and down the film and then blows off, right? Because they've got some sort of lint catcher on it. I think that's old footage, isn't it? Is it 8mm or 6mm film that's been converted to digital? Look at the stupid music on it. I can't even see it. It's not even come up yet.
Just a nose jet.
Where is it?
Just gone in the cloud now. Is it the nose of the plane? You can't see it now.
That was a bit of dust on the footage. On the video footage. Is that what you're talking about? Some dust specks there. I saw some.
Just above the nose. Just above the nose of the jet.
Yeah, it's not there. It's just dust that pops up every so often from the roller. Yeah. This has got to be like 8mm or 16mm converted to digital. Where's the footage from, did it say? Oh, there it is. Some dust.
Yeah, I saw another one there at the top then. Flick at the top.
A bit of dust on the roller going downwards that time. What a load of crap that is.
Yeah.
And have we got any information on it? I bet that's even fake information there. I bet it's not 2020 at all, because that footage looked really old to me. Great capture from a second jet. I wonder if we can find out what that footage was. Nellis ones come out in 1980s, wasn't it, on VHS tape and all that sort of business. And they converted it from 8mm film, if I remember right. Anyway, let's kick it in the guts there, guys. And that's enough for those two twerps for the night. They might be able to take it down on the channel, but I'll upload it anyway and kill the other one I had queued. Actually, I might need to use the description of the other one I queued anyway. Okay, let's see if the end credits work, I guess. And we got Rob. I got queue. Oh, I can't even queue up Rob's. Rob's just have to go live on it.
How can you send him Susan? So she can Facebook him.
Unless I rename the other one that's currently up to a different name, say join. Oh, that's what I can do. And then people go to the queued one and they'll see it's still there. And it'll say at the title, go to Twitch because we're streaming live there today. Oh, that's what I do. That's kind of clever, isn't it? So you got something going on here with your connection going.
That's all right. I gotta go now, so no
I'll
worries.
just yeah, we don't worry about it too much because it's only because you ain't got a picture anyway. So it's gone slow now. That should disappear. Go away. I got so much to do after this still before I can go to bed.
Get yourself some sleep.
What's that? Hopefully I have enough sleep. Anyway.
Make sure
I will just say good night here. Good night, all those.
I'll see you later on then.
Yeah, and I can drop you off there too. And
Okay,
you
see
can
you,
watch
Paul.
me. You can watch the end credits on the Twitch. Here we go. The end credits coming up good. See you on the side chat. Hey, Charles. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed that too. That was a good show. Shame about you cutting out an audio there a lot though. But if I pause long enough and pause the video, then we can hear you again for some reason. Let me see if I can end this sucker the hard way.